Okay, hey, welcome. The stream, like, totally just died. It went horrible. Why? It's going alright, other than my internet just crapped out all of a sudden. It's been raining here for a couple of days, and I think it's having an effect on my stuff. How'd you embarrass yourself on Minecraft? Alright.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If
What
there's
kind of
nothing
stuff
else
did
to
you
fear,
have?
you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Pierce, shall we enter?
What now?
Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
See, the thing
You're
about
right. Let's go.
my stream is it's not giving me accurate viewer count. So that kind of sucks. Oh my gosh. Hey Aeroax, you still in here?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm coming with you. There's no way I'll leave you alone in there without a watchful eye.
Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property guarded by Silas Winchester, the old caretaker. That too I had streamed. Right. I tried to look at Twitch to see if it had accurate numbers, but it didn't. Both of mine are wrong. What is the magic number for diamonds in Minecraft? Is it 11? You Orchid, you should take this advice. Aerox is the resident Minecraft expert. It's definitely 11 because I had so much success.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Because of the lava.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Let's reconstruct the scene. Okay, was like, there's no clues. Oh my gosh, look at this giant squid.
What kind of meat is this?
It's clearly a squid.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
This Charles guy seems very angry in all these flashbacks. Are there more clues? I recreated a scene for 2 clues. Okay. There's gotta be something else because it won't let me back out of it. Oh, here's the painting. I have no idea. I have never done that before, but if you Oh, here's the clue.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the
This
floor.
other streamer guy I know does it pretty often. You could probably ask him. Are we done with this now? There's another clue. Okay.
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Alrighty.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he
This
does.
dinner table tells us a lot about
But he's
the
always
Hawkins
posting
family
his
life.
Well, we don't have all day.
highlights and
The scene of
whatnot.
the fire is next door.
Ah, this is a clue.
Sarah Hawkins painted herself with her son, Simon, ready to go somewhere, but without Charles.
No one would paint a painting like that. No one's that deep.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for?
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. Because I think I have a point. I have 4 points? I feel like I should up my occultism. But I want to get my other stuff better first. Yeah, get that up to 50. And eloquence one's a little higher. Are we in the scene? Did I do it? No, I didn't do it yet. Okay.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Is it relevant?
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Because it's a magic painting. It's protected by magic.
Did someone escape the fire?
Of course someone escaped the fire. Otherwise, what is this mystery about?
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
I mean, it probably stopped at some point during the fire.
They had a fight. Why?
He could tell that they had a fight because there's a broken lamp on the floor in the middle of a fire.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
How? 'Cause she took a nap on that table, I guess. Is that the last clue? I can't see. It's like nothing but darkness over in that corner. Oh, it's so dark.
Blood. This lamp was thrown.
At
This
her.
was no accident.
And then she lost her shoe.
This was a fight. Someone fell here.
Yeah, she fell.
A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
It's official the police botched this investigation's clues don't match.
I think that some of your colleagues should turn in their badges. This room is bursting with evidence that seriously contradicts the official inquiry.
Well, of course, Mr. Holmes. Like what?
Someone had too much to drink, the bodies were displaced, someone escaped the fire. The fire wasn't just an accident. The fire's caused by...
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
It is thin. The bodies
I
were
can tell where
displaced.
young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization. By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
Someone escaped the fire.
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think the woman did it too. I think she's somehow involved in the occult.
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides,
Maybe the
Dr.
clock
Fuller
just
confirmed the
stopped
hour of
at
death
10
in his
p.m.
report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
You don't find that suspicious? Who's this doctor, if you say so?
Honestly, you don't find that suspicious?
That's troubling, I have to admit. But I trust Silas.
They just didn't mind it?
And Dr. Fuller is an authoritative figure. The mainland folks are damned envious that he's here with us. A brilliant surgeon, and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. So, excuse me if I value his opinion over yours.
So be it. Let's move on.
The fire wasn't just an accident.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
The couple had a fight.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
We have to move these boards. That's how we'll know if they got into a fight.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked. This door is locked.
I like how he keeps burning his hand with the lighter. Hey, got some more medicine. This collection of medical knowledge and health practices in the 18th century actually only covers the so-called civilized countries. It does not deal with the influence of holistic medicines or medicines from continents considered inferior. He values the doctor's opinion over yours, yet he lets you in the blocked-off crime scene. Yeah, I know, right? I assume at some point it's going to be extremely relevant. I mean, I've used it for a couple of clues, but I've never needed it to, like, heal myself. Also, I don't even know if there's, like, hit points in this game.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
Given the blood stains, you'd say it was the same person. What is the blood distinctively only the color of his blood?
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
This guy is a pretty terrible detective, I'm not gonna lie. He's always making crazy leaps.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
That's awesome. He's in there, so we'll open this door first. Because they want me to go in there.
This door is blocked from the outside.
Or we won't. Yeah, but I only have the initial sanity they started me with, I think. Wait. Yeah, I haven't gained any more sanity. Or insanity, or whatever. He just knows it's blocked on the other side, man. He can see through the door.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
I took that book. I really needed that Moby Dick. Oh, let's play a little jaunty
This
tune.
piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Why is this house in such disrepair? Oh, what does this painting tell us about her?
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
That's a pointless clue. The human body, a comparative analysis. Precise and very detailed treatise on the particularities of the human body compared to the animal world. The simplicity of its writing and vulgarization of its vocabulary make it accessible to the profane. Popping that medicine up again. Yeah, I know. Look, he's in this painting. Let's see, I think I have... Oh my gosh, the menu is so slow. I can never tell if I've actually pressed the button. My medicine is up to 43% now. Okay, cool. Four CP, 6 CP, 4. I have no skill in that. This one doesn't tell me how many CP. Oh, medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. That's why they keep giving me stuff. Okay. Well, I haven't found any occult stuff to make my stuff better. I mean, I've come across a couple of occult things, but it hasn't made my knowledge of it any better.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
All of these names were used in the Outer Worlds as well. Yeah, Scylla the ship. Here's something.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
So far, there was one jump scare when all those ravens flew at me. But I assume the horror is coming at some point.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
Oh.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
Not really. It looks like this painting is of nothing. Yeah, that's true.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
All that we've learned is that they love the classics. Oh, crowbar.
A crowbar. could prove useful.
Is it a weapon? It's in my inventory. Yeah, you're right. Prying stuff. Oh, this is back in the main room.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I've always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Weller. I mean, it's definitely this woman doing it then, right? If we're receiving letters about her being insane. I mean, this is a much more... This painting's nice. But we're not looking at the nice paintings. It's true, they didn't say how. Maybe she was eating a dead cow in front of them. That's creepy as shit.
The boys' room.
There was like a throwaway line where they were like, the Hawkins couldn't afford to keep this house in repair. But I'm like, it's not that
A
bad
child's
of
fort.
work
What threat was Simon protecting
that would need to
his
be done to
world?
this house. A lot of times there's just like furniture on the stairs for whatever reason. Where are the other clues? Oh, okay, here's one.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Why does he need some... Why does he need something to protect himself from for a fort? Maybe he's pretending to be like an army
Sleeping
man?
pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy.
He's
What was wrong
camping.
with this family?
Perhaps. Is there another clue? They really should make these more visible. On the wall.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Fantastic. Terrific.
What was going through that boy's mind?
They tore all the pictures off the wall. They're on the floor now. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. He has 2 posters of it. He really loves it. Did I just skip past this door?
Locked.
There's too many locked doors in this dang place.
What will her room reveal about her?
What do you mean were they on the wall before the recollection? Is there a keyhole? No, there's no keyhole. Yeah, remember it was the last clue I looked at. Was those pictures on the wall.
Barbiturates.
Hmm.
Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if they were. Wait, there's a spot hidden in here somewhere.
A barbiturate prescription
Here
from
we
a
go.
certain Dr. Fuller.
Dr. Thomas Fuller, Riverside Institute, Darkwater, Massachusetts. Date 07/21/24. 7 milligrams of immobarbital sodium to be taken every 4 to 6 hours as required. If attacks become too violent, add 25 milligrams of phenobarbital up to 3 times a day. Do not consume alcohol or any other medication during the period of treatment. Dr. Thomas Fuller, take 2, Darkwater General Store.
That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent?
And I guess that's the only spot hidden in here. Ah.
This padlock is too complicated for me. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
You suck, man. Well, I wasn't able to pick it. I wasn't able to pick that lock earlier either.
This door is locked.
Okay. Well, if I can't get in through that pad... Wait, there's a spot hidden in the hallway. Somewhere.
This door is locked.
Yeah. Claw marks. Maybe this is the spot hidden? No? Was there a spot hidden in here? No.
Locked.
It's over here specifically. This? No? This? Is that it? No? Behind one of the paintings? Oops. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Office key. There we go. What was what? This? When you close the door, you heard thumping? I don't know. Is this the office?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Or it probably is. There's probably just two different ways to get into the room. And for some reason, the key doesn't go to this lock. It goes to the other one.
The door is blocked on the other side.
Oh shit. Yeah, she's definitely guilty.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Is this really his first clue for her being interested in the occult? It seemed pretty obvious for a while now.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fate brought us together and forever it will bind us.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
He is a master of the study of writing. I can't remember what it's called. Bunch of paintings. She's
It
a
seems
very
the last one was
successful
given
artist.
for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Colonel Sanders. How does he know what Charles is? Because he and Charles were best friends and he just doesn't remember.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L. So maybe she made some sort of deal with like the old great ones or something to make her a successful artist. Here, I need this magnifying glass. You're right though. Why is this lamp on? Is this everything in here? I don't see, there's no spot hidden or anything. It made that like lamp. Oh, okay, it's just because it couldn't see the light from the lighter.
Bradley? Is that you?
Oh, the door up there opened. There's your thumping.
Is anyone there?
Because I'm a hard-boiled detective. I leave no stone unturned. Maybe whoever opened the door had the lamp. They just turned it on. Slash. Oh my gosh. That's a painting of me.
You! Stop!
Catch the thief? He didn't look like a thief. He looked like a cultist. He was wearing a cultist mask.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
Yeah.
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
She probably summoned
This door is blocked from the outside.
some kind of
I'll cover you.
crazy monster. Why would I want to switch to my other light source? This light source is better. Was this hallway here before?
This door was closed earlier.
Ah. Oh, I guess this is the way we came in. What door was closed earlier?
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search this room. They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
Hey, I have occultism progression. %. I have 4 CP available. I feel like I should definitely put them in investigation because I'm botching so many lockpick. Is anything like 2 away from leveling up? No. Let's just do straight investigation then. I'm a private investigator anyways, so. Alright, cool. Why do they have so many magnifying
It
glasses?
looks like an old Seaway map.
The Scylla, the Prodigal, the Orpheus, and the Saint Claudine. I guess they want to make it feel like you're actually looking for something, but
Seems like this came from a log.
Monday, 24th May, 1847. 42 north, 70 west, Darkwater Island. We sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. Sunday, 30th May, 1847. 47 north, 55 west. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. Tuesday, June 1st, 1847, 49 west, 49 north, 61 west. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say that the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beast, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. Friday, June 4th, 1847, 57 north, 51 west. We have sighted a huge whale in the distance. Its size seems to be beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. Wednesday, June 23rd, 1847, 33 north, 53 west. We've caught it! It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Tuesday, June 29th, 1847. Darkwater. We have beaten the Orpheus. Returned with empty holds. The Scylla and Hamilton are only memories.
There must be a link with the Seaway map. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's gotta be something, right?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Oh, do you think I should
There must
put
be
one
a
of
link
these
with the Seaway map.
coordinates in? Oh, with the Seaway map. Ah, look at the
Looks
map.
like the navigational paths described in the log.
Okay, they're the same. Let's look at this book first before we start messing around with that. Okay. Oh, I didn't know my thing could run out of oil. Good to know. Oh, here's the thing.
Charles Hawkins was keeping her father's letters from her.
The map had a point on it. Probably why I told you how to switch. These letters have been opened but visibly have not left Charles Hawkins' office. They are tied together by a carefully knotted braid. Why did Hawkins intercept his wife's mail? Probably because she is a crazy person who was trying to murder him.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
I don't. In this photograph, Charles Hawkins and Captain Fitzroy are posing with a third man. They seem close. Bald guy with glasses.
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater.
This
Certain
does
areas
not
have been
look like a
highlighted.
map.
I wonder why.
The only reason you would say it looks like a freehand map of Darkwater is because it says Darkwater Island at the bottom. It looks like scribbles. And that's all it looks like.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
Here's something else.
This panel is movable.
Oh.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Hey, we don't have to look at the map.
With this, I should be able to force the gears.
Well done, Pierce.
There's still a spot hidden in here. Classic bookcase. No, don't walk down there. There's still a hidden item in here I want to find. Ah, well. That's a clue we just won't have, I guess. Yeah, I think the globe does open in the same thing, because I had to look up how to get into the warehouse, and there were like 3 different ways of getting into the warehouse. But, I mean, since this is the start of a new chapter, I think I'm going to end it here, and I'll pick up probably tomorrow. Because it's the 20s, man. Everyone's a man. Women aren't people. Not in the 20s. I was actually blown away by the woman being the gang leader.
Secret passage. Under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
Yeah, they don't let me go back.
That guy must have already gotten far.
But, yeah. Let's go ahead and return to the main menu. Alright. Pick this up tomorrow night. Alright. Peace, man.